Krishnan, actually, when you said that you are nervous, when I go to women, either where they are doing their business, selling vegetables or doing farming, I get nervous also when there because I would, and I'll just start with like how I'm seeing here the room packed with the people before the lunch, right? And you feel so happy that farming, agriculture, Bharat, rural India, so much of interest, right, in the city. You go into the village, and if it is a packed room with the young second generation who are in farming, and ask the question, how many of you want to do farming like your dad or mom did? And they will say, we have not come here to hear that. We want to get out of it. So it's nothing new. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes, many times just happens that we have to say something, but we fail to listen what opposite person wants to say, right? And I'll share with you about this whole microfinance thing which you asked about, that how do we address the women farmers who have marginal lands and address their needs on scale. So actually, I'll narrate one of my experience with one of the women who was growing vegetables, selling vegetables on the street in the weekly market, knew everything about banking, though she had not gone to the school, Parvati. She was saving with Deshi Bank. And I saw her taking loan from money lender. So I asked Parvati that you are saving with Deshi Bank. So there's no question of awareness. She knows, like she has a saving account, she comes to the bank, or we have a doorstep banking. So then I said, why are you taking loan from money lender? Do you know how much interest you are repaying? She said, I know. 10% a day. I know that. I've not been to the school, but I know how to do calculations. So then, and she said 110% a month. So it was very interesting to hear her. I mean, very shocking, not interesting, but that she knows everything. And then she says that I am standing selling vegetables, it is 48 degrees Celsius. Don't waste my time. I want to do my business and go back home. And that was the time when we realized that we do microcredit, we feel so proud about it. We talk about 98% repayment, but we have to come out from our comfort zone and listen to them and design the credit product according to their needs. And then we designed the overdraft facility for women street vendors and then she said that why I'm taking loan from money lenders? Because I want loan in morning and I want to repay whatever money I get in evening. So you don't give that. You are talking about weekly repayment, monthly repayment, which we don't want. You are talking about groups, we want individual loans. So that, and after listening to that, we designed this overdraft facility for individual women farmer, where whenever she needs money, she gets the loan, she repays, and yes, she is going to repay with interest. And I'm so proud to share with you that Pradhan Mantri Swanidhi Yojana for street vendors, which has come up, is based on that, because that research was done by NABARD, GIZ and Deshi. So that is where these women, and today when this policy came, so actually every street vendor in weekly market is entitled to this 10,000 immediate loan, where she can get it and she can repay it in a form of cash credit. So why can't we scale? We can also scale, because this doorstep banking also create the employment for these bank sakhis. While sharing this example, what did I learn? As you mentioned, Dipanta, that collaboration, patience, yes, it is very important for the farmers. Listening, very important for us to do, because our schools, MBA finance, we are not used to listening. But farming, soil, agriculture, everywhere, by touching also you listen, by looking at it also you listen, by harvesting also you listen. So you have to learn from them how to listen to them. And when you listen to them, then you realize, and I realized that, you know, while doing banking with microcredit and all, which was great, and we have $60 billion industry, but we have not graduated because we have failed to listen. And so I want to, these women taught me that never give poor solutions to poor people. They are smart. These women on the street are doing digital banking. They are doing all the, finding on YouTube where to sell it, everything they do it. And still, why moneylender can do the business? The failure is on supply side, not on the demand side, right? Banking sector has failed, and that's why. So I think it is very important that scale also will come from the mainstream banking sector. And I would just say that, you know, innovation in product, for designing the credit product for farmers, for marginal farmers, understanding the cash flow, listening their repayments and listen to them, and innovation in process. I think that is also equally important. Reach to them. Don't think that because they want money, they will come to you. They are not going to come to you. And that's why moneylender reaches them. So I think it is important to learn these lessons. And about, you know, I will talk about collectivization, as you mentioned, that FPOs and all, because those things are very important. For what do we need collectivization and FPOs? For the things, शहर से तो गांव में बहुत कुछ आता है, और उसका FPOs का फायदा लोगों को मिलता है. You know, कुछ भी खरीदना है तो you get thousands clients, right? But गांव से जो शहर में जाना है बाहर, वहाँ collectivization is very important because that is going to give money to the farmers. So I'll talk about those. We have received financing, warehouse, cold storages, and soil and water testing. I'll talk about later. Thanks.